Hello and welcome to the Literary Lair. Yeah, so I've decided that I'm going to make a top 6 list today. Why? Because I feel like it. Okay, if you couldn't tell, I'm a fan of Pokemon. That explains, the game, the figures, the ceramic Mewtwo I made when I was like 10. I've loved it since I was a kid, and I still follow it today, even if the anime sucks. I think Spoonie describes his feelings about Final Fantasy the same way I feel about Pokemon. Pokemon fans are doomed to buy every game from now until the end of time. It's true. Okay, I didn't buy White 2, but that's technically still Generation 5. I have White. Even bought Pokemon Conquest, which the normal story mode was good. Post-game sucks. That's not what we're here to talk about. So, what top 6 list will this be? Favorite games? Favorite episodes of the anime? Nope. These are my top 6 favorite Pokemon. Why top 6? Because I couldn't think of a top 10.
So you wanna be a master of Pokemon? Do you have the skills to be number 1? I wanna take the ultimate step, find the courage to be bold, to risk it all and not forget the lessons that I hold. I wanna go where no one's been, far beyond the crowd. Yeah, learn the way to take command. Use the power that's in my hand. Hey, we all live in a Pokemon world. I wanna be the greatest master of them all. We all live in a Pokemon world. I'll put myself to the test. I'll be better than all the rest.
Number 6. Okay, so number 6 is a pretty tough one, but I think I found the perfect Pokemon for this spot. Plusle. It's an electric rodent that I fell in love with at first sight. Its design is awesome, and it was the Pokemon that I really liked training in Pokemon Coliseum. What more can I say about it? Oh yeah, it's pretty damn awesome. I mean, aside from that, I just like it for the overall look and because it's an adorable Pokemon. So Plusle. Why love it? Because it's an overall great Pokemon with a great design. Number 5. Number 5 is Cyndaquil. I'll admit it, I like fire types, and I'm biased to put at least one fire type on this list. But Cyndaquil makes it to this list because it was my first choice in Soul Silver, and it never let me down or made me regret picking it. I actually managed to evolve this thing in less than a day. Its moves are great, and at least it's not another freaking firefighting type. And I'm serious. If Fennekin evolves into a firefighting type, I will refuse to buy the game. And look at the design of Cyndaquil. I mean, look at it. It's a great design. It's a small fire type with a big personality. Cyndaquil. Number 4. Okay, this one's a bit of a neutral point for me, and a bit of a cheap shot. Yeah, number 4 is Pikachu. Hey, I happen to love Pikachu. Pikachu is my choice because its moves are dynamic, and come on, it's the mascot of the entire series of Pokemon. How can it not make it on my list of top 6 favorites? Also, I happen to like electric types. And Pikachu was just a choice I made because it seemed to be the best electric type I could find. And it was. Also, Pokemon in Super Smash Bros. Kicks ass. Pikachu, a pretty awesome little mouse that led to the Pokemon series we all know and love.
Number 3.
Okay, so a while ago, I did a speedrun emulator of Pokemon Ruby. I picked the girl character because I didn't really care, and I actually wasn't planning on saving it. I was just gonna go up and left and far as I can. You know, hit speed toggle, go up, run as far as I can, and see how far I can get before I either died and had to go to a Pokemon Center or got bored. But I had to catch a few Pokemon. So when I got into a wild battle with the Zangoose, I decided I'll catch one. And that led to me getting Stanley the Zangoose. Yes, his name is Stanley. All Zangooses are named Stanley, don't ask me why. So, I had a problem. Emerald, you can't catch it. And the only way to get it in Pokemon Soul Silver is the Safari Zone with some special switching around of plants and shit. I don't understand that. And I wanted one. So I spent literally like 2 hours in the Safari Zone attempting to catch one. And when I finally did, that bond was solidified. His moves are awesome, and he desperately needs an evolution. Look at this. Seviper and Zangoose both need evolutions. I mean, look at this. Wouldn't that rock? That, my friends, is why Zangoose is number 3 on this list. And I mean, his name was Stanley. What's not to love?
Number 2.
Yes, so this is a pick from Generation 5. This is Oshawott. Well, actually, this is Oshawott. Why? Because Oshawott is awesome. Oshawott was actually not my first pick for white. It was my second pick if I ended up getting black, which I didn't. In fact, I only got it by getting it from an egg from my cousin. So, why do I love it? I mean, like I said, I'm biased to fire type, but this is a water type starter. Why would I pick this? Well, because it's a great idea for a Pokemon, a fantastic water type, though its final evolution could do with some design work, and otters are awesome. Also, look at that face! Look at that! Gaze at its wonderfulness! So, Oshawott. Because the face.
And number 1.
Leafeon. Leafeon is awesome. I love Eevee because it can evolve into a lot of, evolutions. You have variety. But my favorite evolution is Leafeon. I usually don't like grass types unless it's something like a Trico, because I love Trico. And the only reason he's not on this list is because I figured that I should only have one Pokemon of each type, or, whatever. Leafeon's awesome. I can't explain why I like it, but I do. I first got one in Pokemon Platinum. I decided to try for one of the new evolutions, and I really, really hate each Snow Point City with a burning passion. I really hate anywhere you can't use the bike, but I don't know, it's Snow Point, I just hate it. But I went to Eterna Forest and got my Leafeon, which was a great moment for me. I don't know why I love it so much, but I do. I mean, Glaceon is cool, but I hate Snow Point. But yeah, Leafeon, because reasons. So, that was my top 6 favorite Pokemon. I have many more favorites, but next week, I think I'm going to get back to the normal book review stuff. Maybe something from the Final Frontier.
It's a battle, win or lose. It's the friends you make, it's the road you choose. You got the right stuff, so make your mind up. Find the courage inside of you. If you're strong, you'll survive, and you'll keep your dream alive. It's the battle frontier. Pokemon, be the best you can be, and find your destiny.